Most of my viewers within the past month are not subscribed, so if you are one of those non-subscribed viewers, consider subscribing with notifications, as I'd really appreciate it. Without further ado, let's hop right into the video. Welcome back to another Minecraft Skyblock video here on Akuma MC. Nothing has really changed on the island since the last video. Pretty much nothing has changed on the island at all, besides I've done a bit of grinding on my grinding skill, and that is also one of the main purposes of today's video. We're going to be going ahead and upgrading our sword to a very high amount of enchants, as well as getting up our skills. If I go ahead and do /skills, you can see that our grinding skill is almost level 19, and we're going to get 20 soon. When we go ahead and hit level 20, we should unlock some more XP bonuses, as well as a pet egg, which is pretty decent. Also logged my ult on just now because it apparently disconnected overnight, but basically I made around 4 billion in the past few days. So we can go ahead and claim this, and there's also a ton of key all loot that has been put into here, and that's probably why we're not making much money, is because all the key all loot does go into these chests, which is kind of annoying. So there is some loot we can go ahead and open that my ult was obtaining while I was offline. That's a bonus of having an ult on though, of course. The key all loot, which I can't really complain about, that is pretty good. So I need to clear all this out. I completely forgot that even happens on the server, since it's been a while since I, of course, played the server. So moving forward, I'll try to remember that. That means we can go ahead and open up a ton of stuff to start out the video before we start working on our grinding skill, and our sword, I think, is a good idea. Also, I did manage to get another grinding armor fragment, 4 grinding books, and 1 rebirth book for grinding, and that was just from grinding for like not even like 10 minutes. And that was off camera, of course, which I didn't want to do too much off camera grinding, but it still is pretty good. Anyways, everything is now selling and no longer filling up anymore because of the keys. I completely forgot about that, so that's unfortunate. We lost out on a decent bit of money, and someone keeps paying me money in gems. I still don't know who it is. Someone comment, whoever it is. I genuinely don't know, but we have 800,000 gems and we have 34 billion, but I was given 30 from someone. I still don't know who it is, but I appreciate it, and I'll be using it for the videos. Anyways, we got an SOTW crate, Start of the World crate. We got some key all crates, which I don't even know if these are good. Either way, we'll open the key all crates, see what we get. We got some witch spawners, silverfish. We got a coupon, a $10 coupon, not bad. Better than nothing. What do we get from this one? A key all crate from a key all crate, interesting. Okay, what's next? Masterful holy pet eggs, that's actually really good. And then our last key all crate, what are we getting here? Guardian spawners, oh, that's really good. Okay, so we're gonna place down the guardians. I have about 50 now, which is insane. That is really good. And then we also got some XP we can use. And what else do I need to put down? We got more silverfish and more spiders and witches. Okay, but the holy masterful pet eggs, let's see what we get here. Chopper pet, not what I'm looking for. And then the last one, harpoon. Okay, that's good for fishing, so I can't really complain about that one. Then we have regular pet eggs, which I will probably just go ahead and open. I'm gonna put my main pet away for now, but first let's open up this SOTW crate, see what we get. Witch spawners, not too bad, and we got some chunk hoppers in case we need them. Okay, so the pet eggs, let's get rid of these. We'll just start opening these like crazy, and hopefully we get like legendary and above certain pets. And I'm also gonna go ahead and go into PV1 and start getting rid of pets that we do not need. So I'll grab out all the ones I don't need anymore, and I'll put all my good ones down here. So I'll go into salvage all the certain things that I want to salvage here, make some gems off of these pets that we don't need, of course. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead, open up the rest of these. We should get a decent bit of good pets, hopefully. All right, let's look in salvage and see what we can salvage here. We got a mythic XP pet, I'll take that. Mythic gem, I'll get rid of the legendary that I had earlier. And we got a masterful universal. Okay, this I might actually just start using compared to our skill pet. That was a really good pull, like genuinely. So I think we're gonna go ahead and salvage this pet and then keep all the other ones that I have here right here, because realistically the universal is better than a legendary skill pet. If I had a masterful skill pet, I'd use that. So we're gonna get rid of that. There we go. What else do we have in our PV? I'm just trying to organize everything because I know it's really messy. There's a lot of things in my PV that I just need to organize. Really, it's just a game of organizing everything in my PVs. That's all we're really doing right now. All right, let's clear these out because we don't need that. I completely forgot I have my V-Kit crate that I can open. Let's go ahead and open that really quick. Get some masterful pet eggs again. Oh my gosh. And they're for holy, of course, too. Regular pet egg is not going to be too great, but the masterful holy ones, let's see what we get. Come on. I don't think we got anything too great, except for the harpoon pets. The Zeus ones aren't really too great, I'm going to be honest. Zeus pet is not good. So I might honestly just salvage the two other pets that I got here, the Zeus and the Chopper, but it'll give me a ton of gems. And actually, I already got some harpoon ones, so we're going to get rid of these as well, just so we can get gems because we need a ton of these. Oh yeah, and I got to salvage this as well. Our battle pass went up in levels, so I guess we can claim whatever is available. It's some Iron Golem spawners, turbo fishing book. We needed that. So for spawners, we need to start putting in more loot scrolls and fire scrolls. So we're going to buy some fire scrolls, go into the gem shop, and we'll look for fire, and we'll get about 10 for now. So 100,000 into fire scrolls. Put down the silverfish, and we'll stack it up to max. Put in a fire scroll in the loot. And then what else do we got? We got another silverfish we can just start working on. So we'll go ahead, put that and that in there. Perfect. Have some witches we can go ahead and place as well. Put the scrolls in, and then we have villagers, I think. Yep, we got villagers here. Put those in. And then we got spiders, which we'll go ahead, fill this one in, put the scrolls, and there we go. I think we are pretty much situated with all these scrolls in each spawner that we just placed, except I want to go ahead and spend some gems into magic scrolls. If we go in the scrolls menu, magic scrolls are a thing which spawn the mobs more often, so I would like to get that in the gem shop. And magic are 50k per, so we're gonna get like only level 1s, and we'll get like, let's start with 5, and we'll put them in the main ones we need to put them in, so like silverfish and guardians, and then we'll work our way down. I'll get 5, so we got another 5. All right, put those there, and then we got some here that we need to fill in, and then we need 2 more, I believe, and then we are done. So that uses a ton of our gems, but it is definitely worth it because it spawns the mobs more often, which then just leads to making us a ton more money. All right, put in the magic scrolls, last one, perfect. And then the spare ones we'll put in PV1, of course. And of course, I'm gonna spleef the mobs. We don't need these here. That'd kind of be annoying if we just had a ton of mobs sitting here at the bottom. And then all the blocks should be in here now, so we can just claim them from the chest and then place them all down. And nothing ever happened here. We're done. So there we go. That is situated. Spawner farm is good. We're making money again because we managed to fix all the keys being in there. I think we'll open the keys another time or at the end of the video. We'll see, but we're going to move on to the main focus of the video because we've been stalling for so long. We're going to focus on making our sword better. So what we need is to just get more enchants on our sword that are of value, I guess, really. Of course, we got a rebirth book we're going to open as well. So we're going to go to Warp Enchanter, open these 4 books, and we're also going to be getting our skill up. So I'm going to have to do a lot of off-camera grinding to stack up on the amount of books I want to get. The first book we're going to get here is Bolt. I think it's a really good book, but yes, we're going to have to do a lot of off-camera grinding, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. We'll get multi-kill. What else do we got? None of these are good except for treasure hunters, so we'll grab that. And then our last one, fragment finder or looting. I think we're getting fragment finder because it's harder to come by. And then we'll start applying these, see if they apply or not. Fragment finder failed. That's kind of annoying. And then multi-kill is already maxed. Okay, so we don't need multi-kill anymore. We can actually tinker this. So multi-kill can just go tinker and boom, we got XP. We'll put the treasure hunter on because why not? We also got our battle pass to level up so we can claim a spawner finder book as well as some value tickets. I've been saving up all my value tickets, but honestly, they're gonna expire tomorrow. Honestly, I do not care because I just really don't want to sell these. It would take too much time. Now we're gonna go ahead and apply spawner finder, and it did actually apply. It didn't fail. That's good. And then the moment of truth, we're gonna open up the rebirth book. Give me something good. Okay, we got book hunter, sharpness, or treasure hunter. Book hunter is definitely the best option once we max out book hunter, which to be fair, we only have 1 level on that. I'm curious if there is any book hunters on AH, which there's literally no books on AH because no one's really selling any books. So I guess I just have to grind for mine. I guess we can put the book in here for now, and we'll also go ahead and apply this turbo fishing. I completely forgot about that. Even though we're not going to be fishing as often as I should, we're still going to apply this, hope it applies. There we go. But I guess my main goal now is really to just kill a ton of mobs, get my skill up, and of course, start getting more books and rebirth books. Anyways, I'm gonna come back once I have more XP on my skill and more levels, more experience levels, of course, so XP, and of course, a decent amount of books that we can go ahead and apply or open to then apply. So I'll give you guys an update here in a moment. After grinding for a while, I obtained 9 books and 1 rebirth book. As well, we're about to hit 25 on our grinding skill in about 12%. The reason I have 39 books though is because someone named Get Riot, they gave me 30 grinding books, so I appreciate them. Thank you so much. So we're gonna be using those books towards our sword and hoping we get some good enchants. All right, here we go. We're gonna hit 25, 1/4 of the way done on our grinding skill. There we go. We almost have 250 levels of XP, which is really good as well. But we're gonna go into skills and grab our new upgrade, which is really just more XP. That's really all it is. And we got 1 more grinding book, so we have 40 grinding books we can open. And I did manage to get 4 more armor fragment shards, which is pretty good. I'll take it, but I probably won't be using those anytime soon. Also, with our spare gems, we're gonna go ahead and put a decent bit into the universal pet, masterful one, so we can upgrade it. So /pets, we'll go to upgrade and we'll put it in here and we'll upgrade it until it becomes a little bit expensive. We'll go to around 20. So 20 is a good mark to stop at for the time being. So we have a 14% boost on XP, gems, and skill boost. Overall, that is really, really good. But now we're gonna go ahead and go to Warp Enchanter and we're gonna start opening books and hope we get Book Hunter. For the first thing is what I kind of want is Book Hunter to get that maxed out, which I think is 5 books. So we need 4, which we just got 1 here. Let's go ahead, apply it, and it failed at a 96% chance. That is absurd. We got another one though, so it is what it is. That one applied, so that's good. We got Artifact Hunter we'll hold on to for the time being. We're not going to be using any of the books unless we need to put them on in order. So we'll put on Bolt, that's fine. Some enchants are harder to come by and don't deserve to be put on instantly compared to others. That is just kind of how it works, so we kind of got to go by that kind of concept. We got another Bolt, and that applied as well. We still got a decent bit of XP, and we got an Archaeologist book. All right, we'll apply Archaeologist. Perfect. They're all applying, which is really good. Almost all of them. Arthur's Sword has a chance to kill 500 mobs within a stack. I don't really need that right now, even though it's harder to come by. I just feel we need the Book Hunter ASAP. Go ahead and apply that, and I think we need 1 more. No, we need 2 more. Never mind, because one of those failed. We got Value Ticket Finder and Treasure Hunter. I'm gonna get Treasure Hunter. I should be choosing the more rare books, but honestly, I don't really care too much. Another Book Hunter. We'll go ahead and apply that. But if we get Book Hunter first, that really means we can just get a ton of books again. So we can, of course, get them faster and faster. It's just better. We got Looting. We'll apply that. Another Book Hunter. This could be the last one. We need 1 to apply. Please apply. There we go. Now it just kind of comes down to what is good and what's not. So this book is kind of bad. All those books were kind of bad. So I just had to choose one of them. Helping Hand is our best choice here. We'll make PV2 kind of like a PV for like the books that we'll apply in the future. We got the Treasure Hunter here. Please work. There we go. We need no more Treasure Hunter. We're done with that as well. We need Archaeologist, which I believe goes to 5 as well. We need a decent bit more of those. We need 2 since that one just applied. We'll get Arthur's Sword since it's the only good option there. We'll get Looting. I believe Looting goes up to 5, or it might go up even higher. I actually should check that. Let's check. So if you want to check the enchants for each type of weapon or tool, I guess, you go into their specified option. So sword, and then Looting, how high does it go? It goes to 5, and then the rebirth, of course, goes to 7. Okay, so we need 1 more Looting. Archaeologist, we'll grab that, which we're pretty close. We need 1 more on Archaeologist, then we're done that as well. Another Archaeologist. Please apply. Here we go. 89%, and we got it done. Archaeologist is done. And we got the Looting. Okay, can the Looting apply though? Okay, it did. Perfect. So now the thing is, once you have good enchants, you roll through a ton of books until you get the ones you really need. So none of these are even good, and I'm just gonna keep tinkering the ones that I don't need. That's really the concept right now because most of the books are harder to find. We got another Bolt book. We'll apply that, and I think it goes to 5 as well. So we need 1 more Bolt. Of course, if we can obtain it, that'd be awesome. Our inventory's getting full, so we're gonna go ahead, tinker some books, go here, and we'll tinker all of these, get some XP back that we can use to apply with some books, of course. We got 11 books left. We're running really short on books now. We had 40 to begin with. The last book, of course, we'll open is the Rebirth. I want to see what we get out of it at the end. Oh, there we go. We got Bolt. And we have 5 books left. Please apply. There we go. So we have Bolt done, I believe. And I don't think we'll get any other good books. We might, but the odds are very slim. Ooh, we got a helping hand, so I guess we got another good book. And we're running out of XP, so we might honestly not apply many more books. We have one book left. Here we go. What are we getting? Nothing good, unfortunate. Now we go ahead and tinker all the ones that we don't need. Boom, gone. And then the rebirth, here we go. We got looting or book hunter. Okay, we're gonna get book hunter because book hunter is just the best option, and eventually we'll apply the rebirth books to our sword because let's just say the amount of XP you need for these is absurd. Let's go ahead and show how much it is. Actually, it's not even that much. Why is it so cheap? It applied, but that was really cheap. Wait, what? That was actually really cheap. So is this one, and they both applied. Oh my gosh. They used to be like double the amount of experience the last time I played, so I guess they may have changed it. I'm not sure. Either way, we got maxed, like genuinely maxed out book hunter, so we can make a ton of books again to completely max out our sword in the future. I said PV2 would be our book PV, but we don't really need PV2 because it has a ton of value tickets, so everything that we can apply later on will be in PV3, since we're out of XP, of course. But there we go. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I will see you all in the next one.